Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It's your boy, lifting, fishing, and tired today. Yes, tired. I did not sleep very well last night, but it's okay. It happens. I'm not going to miss a training session because of it. There's no need. Typically, the way I run it is if I don't get a lot of sleep one night, I'll still train the next day. If I don't get a lot of sleep 2 nights in a row, that's when I won't train and I'll try and get some more sleep. But I was just tossing and turning last night. It wasn't even because baby or anything. It was just one of those nights where you're freaking tired for some reason. Still hope I can be successful in the gym today. I'm sure I will. Like I said, normally after only one day, it only lightly affects my training sessions. But today I believe we have some rows, bench, squat, and a run. And I just realized that I didn't wear the right shoes to run. So that's awesome. But anyway, I might have to go out to the track to run today instead of running on a treadmill or something, because I don't want to run in my socks on a treadmill. I'll just run barefoot on the grass at the track probably. That might be in the video, might not, whatever. Either way, it don't matter too much. Well guys, I guess I'll see you at the gym. Hopefully it'll be a good day today. Kind of drank too much alcohol last night, which was stupid. That's pretty much the reason I didn't get good sleep, but it's alright. I'm flushing it out of the system now with some water. It wasn't the most alcohol I've ever drank, but it was a decent amount. I don't know, just things are crazy. Life is crazy. We're all blessed. Love you guys. See you in the video.
Alright guys, got a lot on my mind today. So, God has moved me today in some very special ways. I had my brother-in-law over today and his fiance. And he is not a religious person. He has a disdain for religion, and he does not care for it at all. So, me and him are out shooting the bow, because me and him, we both enjoy to do things, and we're out shooting some archery. We're shooting the bow at a target. And the way I have my target set up is I have a typical bow target, and then what I'll do is I'll set something on top of the target so I can aim for a smaller object on top of the target while he can aim for the larger object, the target itself. I've practiced a lot more, so I always aim for the smaller object so I can, get better, get more accurate. And I'm honestly just shell-shocked right now because of all the things that have just happened. Because this isn't even the only crazy thing that just happened. But, so, Tyler, my brother-in-law, he's telling me some very personal things about his life and about where he was at a certain point in his life, and how he even considered doing something very terrible. And he said, and I would have done this thing if it wasn't for me meeting my fiance that day. And I told him, I said, Tyler, dude, I hope you realize that thing you had planned, that it's not a coincidence that you met your fiance that very day. That very day. That is God working in your life. So he said, you know what, man, I honestly just think it was a coincidence. So I say, okay, fair enough. So we continue to speak, and then come to find out, he says, yeah, man, and she was also going to do this very terrible thing that day when he met her. They were both going to do a terrible thing on the same day that they met each other, and they basically saved each other's lives. So Tyler, he ends up hanging out with her, and he enjoys hanging out with her. And I was like, Tyler, dude, that's obviously God. You can't tell me that that's a coincidence. It's too much that you guys were brought together on that same day, and you can't just tell me that that's a coincidence. And he's still a little unsure about it. So we're shooting this bow, and I only have 2 good arrows, and they both really suck at the end of the day. They both suck. And Tyler, he's never hit the object on top of the target before. He's always only hit the target. He never aimed for the top. And even when he shot for the target, he didn't hit it a ton of times per se. So Tyler draws back his bow, and I say, Tyler, if you hit that target on this shot, then that is proof right now that it was not a coincidence and that God was working in your life. And Tyler shoots the arrow. Tyler hit the object on top of the smaller and much more difficult object on top of the of the target, dead center, literally more perfect than I've ever hit it myself. He hit it perfectly. It went flying, and the arrow also went flying. So, I mean, I was elated. I was shocked. I was like, God did it again. God just proved his power, proved his worth again through that action that Tyler just took. Tyler smashed the target on top, and it was just an amazing moment. And God told me something right then, and he also told Tyler something right then. He told me, Noah, keep it up. You're doing good. I'm working in your life. There's some more proof for you. Keep it up. You can have a great impact on people if you keep on grinding. And then what it told Tyler is that there's something beyond this realm. There's something beyond this world, and that it wasn't just a coincidence. So I got Tyler to download the Bible app, and he is now listening to John on the way home. He should have been listening to James. I wanted him to listen to James, but I accidentally said John. So John is just fine too. John is a great book in the Bible as well, as long as he takes the time to hear the words that are being said and doesn't just let it play and not listen. So as long as Tyler does that, I believe that it could have a very genuinely good impact on his life. And I just think it's amazing that God just made that move in my life to where I actually had a great impact on somebody. So anyway, on to the next story, or on to the next part of that just happened. So my mother-in-law, she has a dog named Zeus, and Zeus has been having seizures. He is a German Shepherd, and he really has bad genetics because his dad was actually his brother from another litter. So basically, his dad is his brother because of backyard breeding, and it's not healthy. So anyway, he has bad genetics, so he's having these terrible seizures. So it was just put on my heart that I had to do this. My wife calls her up, and she says, Noah, she basically, at the end of the day, says Noah has something to say. And I tell her, look, God is putting this on my heart. God is telling me that I need to pray for you and Zeus right now, that that Zeus has a full recovery tomorrow. Putting myself out there, going out on a limb, knowing that God's got my back. I know that God's got my back. The faith required. I've never done such a thing. I haven't. It's it's just an incredible feeling to really put your what you say, put your money where your mouth is, and see if it's God's will to truly go through with what you say. Anyway, guys, Ecclesiastes 2:24, there's nothing better for a man than he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. That this also I saw that it was from the band of God. That's the verse for the day, guys. I'm going to catch y'all later. Praying for y'all. Wish me luck. Peace.